Let's do it, all right? Let's just get right into it because I asked the question about Bubba Wallace, NASCAR's only black driver. Bailey Rainwater, you tracking any of this story?
I've been following it a little bit.
Yeah. Jess, right?
Did he make the fake news or did someone else make the fake news?
Well, here's what happened. So Sunday, okay, they're in Alabama. Okay, they're at the NASCAR racetrack down there. NASCAR! You have to say NASCAR really loud because it's in all caps. And whenever something's
it means you have to shout it.
That means you're yelling.
Yeah. So every time I read, I go, NASCAR! Right. Well, Bubba Wallace and his team reported that there was a noose put in his garage at the NASCAR Speedway area over there because they had the big race on Monday.
Okay.
So they reported it. He put out the tweets and everything. Hey, this is a hate crime at my workplace. Boom. Well, after a short investigation into reports of a noose found in the garage of NASCAR's lone black full-time driver, the FBI has determined that it was what was called a noose happened to be a pull rope for the garage to go up and down. Bay, you know the string, the rope that you pull to close the garage door and open it so it doesn't go all the way up? That's what it was. Oh my God.
Oh.
So I'll tell you this. I mean, Wallace, he made the headlines. This was even before the Sunday when he asked NASCAR to remove the Confederate flags from any NASCAR events, and NASCAR complied. The next day they go, "You got it. No more rebel flags."
Right.
Right. They took our flags. Right. So nonetheless, he was also driving the number 43 car with the Black Lives Matter paint on the side of the car. Now fans were starting to question, why is he bringing politics into the motorsport? But then this past weekend, as we just mentioned, he said there was a noose. There was no pictures or videos of this said noose. Okay, and here I'll tell you what, I got a video here. Why don't we take a look? Oh, what's up, Lillian? What's up, Mom? Okay. Here we go. Let's take a look at what we're talking about here. So, by the way, so on Monday, they had the big race, right? And there was a huge support for him during this race because Sunday is when the whole pull rope gate started. Okay? So at Monday at the race, they rolled out the red carpet for Bubba. Like, look at this. Like, this is what they had at the racetrack. Okay, I stand with Bubba. It's always tough with the hashtags and the capital letters and the lowercase because right now I say is tanned with Bubba, which sounds racist. But also, he was driving out. That's Bubba Wallace's car. Before the race, they had this like special ceremonial walk to show solidarity because of the noose, quote unquote noose. Look at that.
At this hour, a major show of solidarity for Bubba Wallace, NASCAR's only black driver in its top circuit, one day after some awful person left a noose in his garage.
See how they reported it, by the way? Not alleged. CNN fake news. Already reporting it.
That's why you got to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what I keep telling
reported.
you every time.
I hear you, Lawyer Wayne.
Before today's race, his fellow drivers pushed Wallace's Victory Junction Chevrolet down pit row as others followed in procession. This comes as the Department of Justice announced it is investigating this case.
So they did the investigation, right? They did the investigation. And a lot of us, like on Monday, what did we do? We doubted the credibility of this story. We questioned. Lawyer Wayne, what did you exactly say?
I said I wanted to wait and see the pictures.
Yes.
I was a little suspicious because there were no pictures of it yet.
I was suspicious because there was a scent of Jussie Smollett in the air. Okay? And then Bubba,
Didn't have an alibi.
Bubba, okay, so on Monday went on his media tour defending his claim because people were saying, where's the pictures? Where's the video? So he went on The View, which is always interesting. Bailey, you're a big View fan, right? You watch The View?
No, I am not a big View fan.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't even have cable. I'm a millennial.
You know what? I don't have cable either. I don't think The View's on cable. I think it's on network television. So you can have an antenna, I think, to get that.
Oh, well, I definitely don't have one of
You don't have
those.
the antenna.
People swear by these antennas, by the way.
I think you can watch it on like Hulu.
Yeah. I watch everything on YouTube anyway. Yeah.
I'll watch it sometimes, maybe.
Right,
I would
right.
watch a clip of it.
Yeah, I watch clips of it, just like this one. All right, here, let's take a look at what he said while on The View. Here is, I almost called him Jesse Smollett.
So what would you say to those people who are doubting that this even happened or that it's true?
Yeah, just like Steve Phelps said, it offends me that people would go to those measures. But again, I'm not shocked. People are entitled to their own opinion to make them feel good, whatever, help them sleep at night.
Hold on a second. Look at the product placement. See the product placement right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wonder how much he got for that. I wonder how much he got for that. But that's what he said.
Help them sleep at night.
That's what he said on The View.
I'd say maybe that's not deliberate, but then again, NASCAR's all about that.
Yeah,
You'd probably get in
that's right.
trouble if it wasn't
if it wasn't in there. That's a good point, Laura Wayne.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there he was.
Coca-Cola is a sponsor. I saw them tweeting it with him.
Okay.
Yes.
So there he was, defending against the people like ourselves on Monday, going, where's the proof? Where's the proof? We need the proof. So, and then the U.S. attorney, Jay Town, and that FBI special agent there in charge, they in their investigation on Monday determined, they said this, quote, although the noose is now known to have been in the garage number 4 in 2019, so that garage pole had been there since October 2019. They only got there. There was be no way that they knew that Bubba would be in that garage this weekend in October. They wouldn't even know that he would be racing in October in this past week. So that's why they said they determined no federal crime was committed, right? No hate crime. Well, and then, did you guys see the footage of what it actually looked like?
Allegedly, yes.
Well, no.
I haven't seen. I've seen footage. I have not seen that officially, from the FBI or something. I
check
have my doubts.
This is from NASCAR's YouTube channel. Okay, from the same garage Bubba's car was in. Here, take a look at exactly what he said was the noose. Okay, so here's the garage. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There it is. The noose. And see, this is a loop knot. This is not a slit knot.
A slip knot?
Right, this is a loop knot. And see what this is for hands and fingers to go in to grab a hold of said noose.
One might think so.
It's been on there since October, bro. Come on. Unreal. So then nonetheless, as we continue to tell this story, last night on the Tuesday night was last night for those catching the rebroadcast. CNN's Tonight. Don Lemon. Interesting fella. Well, NASCAR's Bubba Wallace stated that what he found in that garage is still a noose.
Well,
He's sticking to the story.
He says he never saw it.
His boy. No. Now it's all backpedaling.
What was found,
right?
Because he had said in his interviews that he had not personally seen it.
Right, but do you remember his tweets?
I do remember his tweets.
Right? Woe is me. I'm a victim of hate crime.
Right.
Right. Why would you not want to see the piece of hate crime that was, quote unquote, meant for you?
It does seem a little stupid.
So, but then last night he was on CNN saying it is a noose. It's not a door handle. It is a noose. Check this out.
So what are you saying here? Are you saying that you don't believe? Do you believe that it was intended for you in that way, or what are you saying here?
It was a noose. It was a noose that was whether tied in 2019 or whatever. It was a noose. So it wasn't directed at me, but somebody tied a noose. That's what I am saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is a noose.
Yeah. Bubba, it's not a noose.
He's only got two options here. Look, he's only got a few options.
Okay.
Right? He's either got to say, you know what, my bad. Somebody saw a garage rope pull and thought it was a noose, told me, I assumed they were telling me the truth. I made a mistake. Sorry for this big ruckus. Apologies for wasting the FBI's time. I probably should have looked at it first. I mean, he could come out and say that.
So why wouldn't he?
Or he's got to double down and say, no. It was perfectly reasonable what we did. It looked very suspicious. Because if it's, I mean, if they got...
But they didn't say it looked suspicious in the beginning.
If, you know, how many people have been in and out of that garage and seen the same thing? Somebody decided, what's that? And he didn't, and nobody, I mean, what must have happened? He didn't ask anybody else. They just went straight to, okay, this is a hate crime. They didn't do any, you know.
Well, do you believe?
Call for a second opinion and say, hey, where'd this come from?
Do you,
right?
But you want to know what, Joe?
What's that, Jess?
Nobody's paying attention to the positive that came out of that. The solidarity that they all came out, they all walked together, they made a stand about when they thought it was real. There was a positive response.
How do they feel, though? I mean, here it is.
They got to feel like idiots.
They got it.
You still stood up for something you believed in, whether or not they were duped or not. The emotion and the sincerity behind the solidarity walk.
The BS of a hate crime, a fake hate crime. All right, it happens way too much.
But it wasn't a fake hate crime because it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't like somebody planted
like
it and made it all up. It's not like that.
It wasn't a setup. You're right. Good point. But here's the thing. Nonetheless, I mean, this guy's riding high on. He just got NASCAR to pull Confederate flags. Sole guy behind that. Okay.
Right.
Now, how else can I be in the limelight? This guy likes the taste of the flag. The guy's car got pushed by hundreds of people on Monday.
Or he went, oh no, I had the flags removed. I showed solidarity. I probably should have gone and checked out the rope, and I got to backpedal. And I don't want to lose the attention that's coming to the real issues because I made a mistake and overreacted.
My issue is, and Bay, I would like to know your opinion on this too. In my opinion, this dilutes true reporting of hate crimes.
Yeah, it does.
How so?
Because it's going to make everybody look at a real hate crime like 3 or 4 times.
And always second guess it. And that's what I'm trying to explain here. Because of stuff like this, whether it was intentional or not intentional, a mistake was made. This guy said, hate crime. Hate crime. And it's happening too much. I mean, we're talking about in Colorado, Oakland, all these nooses that have been were put up, and the investigation shows by people wanted to create a hate crime. So it makes me want to say, hate crime? Someone put up a noose? I don't believe it.
How long have you been in NASCAR?
A couple of years now. What's interesting with Bubba Wallace, I mean, he's I don't even know if he's one of the best drivers. I don't know much about the sport. I just looked at his record. He doesn't finish first. But now his name is everywhere. I think part of it is he got a taste of that limelight. I don't know, but stop diluting real fake hate crimes. Because let's admit it, they happen. You do have hate crimes out there. Not to the abundance that the media puts out, though. Shame on you, TMZ, for initially saying, this is a hate crime. This was a noose. Bad journalism. Very bad. All right, anything else before we move over? Bailey, what?
No.
Spit it out. What do you got?
No, I don't have anything.
All right. Good, because we got to move forward. I'm done with fake reporting of nooses.
Next time you have a news story, let's check it. Let's try to get the photos, do a little fact checking, then come out and accuse.
Look at this. A noose. Fake news crime. Noose. Fake news.
Don't rush for that first click headline.
UC San Diego, March 2010. Fake. Minority student reported it. Guess who put it up? His roommate. Oakland Corporation Yard News, December 12th, 2014. Yep. Fake. University of Delaware, 2015, September. Fake. DePaul University, June 2016. I don't believe any more news stories. Sorry. You guys ruined it for yourselves.
Yeah, but bringing light to these 3 or 4 times that maybe it wasn't makes people be acting like, okay, this happens a lot. That's what makes people not believe it when hate crimes do happen,
Well,
or don't think they're that big of a deal.
When a celebrity does it, like Smollett or him, you know, it seems it does more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, show me a story where there was a noose found and they found the person and they convicted them of a hate crime.
I'm sure it's happened.
I'm sure
it's happened. I know people it's happened to.
I don't know. I remember in Clarksville, they how long ago was that? Was that in 2014? When they found ropes on Austin P?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
In the tree.
Right, in the tree.
Yeah.
And what came of that?
They said it was an art thing.
It was art.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Art.
Okay.
All right, let's move forward. Art. All right, coming up next. Check this out. Okay, who's the mom of the missing children who thinks that they are zombies? Yeah. Guest co-host Bailey Rainwater. Yeah, she gets to fill us in. And what is the challenge known as the Google 3 numbers and new COVID cases? You will not believe what we're about to show you. Have you guys done this yet?
No.
It's very interesting, and it may have you questioning your beloved mainstream media. Yeah, get your phones ready, okay? It's all next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Hey, this is Coach Chestnut at the Joe Padula Show. What I like most about Joe is get an opportunity to talk and share our stories here in Clarksville. Absolutely.